Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to Game 2 of the doubleheader between Wilmette and Palatine. First game took 10 innings to decide. Wilmette winning it. Now we're into our second game. Clay Sasinski letting it off for Wilmette in Game 2. And ball 2. Shave and haircut. 2 bits. And high and outside of ball. Palatine, a little different than Wilmette. Wilmette basically holds to their same roster. Palatine moves players between the summer varsity and the Connie Mack team, foul ball back. Of course, that can also be the difference of the size of the high schools involved. Base hit right back up the middle. A single for Sasinski to lead off the ball game. And Brett Segvich, the batter. Palatine, when they were American Legion, took in a number of the high schools up this way. Now that they're Connie Mack, they've kind of decided to stay a little closer to home, so to speak. And in so doing, move players around foul ball on the sacrifice attempt by Segvich. Wilmette has always been pretty solid on who they initially choose. There's only been a couple of years, way back 10, 12 years ago, where the numbers decreased as the season went on. Ball 4. So 2 on, and Logan Weibel, the hero of the first game, takes a strike, came in to pinch hit, and doubled right down the left field line. They give Wilmette the 4-2 victory in 10 innings. There's a sacrifice attempt, a bunt, and it's going to work all the way around. And the serve's up right off the bat for the Waves here in the second game of the doubleheader. And there's a strike, strike one to Matt Bosco. Courtesy runner James Nash running over at first. Ground ball. The play will be home, and they get the lead runner on the fielder's choice. And here's Will Frankie. Bases remain loaded. Ball gets away. Nobody advances. And a fair ball right down the line. That's going to score 2. And runners at first and second on the single by Frankie. Here's Mike Hurley. And a little inside, a ball 1. Yeah, foul ball coming back and out of play. And they finally fixed up the backstop here. Used to be almost get a foul ball in the right way and it come through the screen, Bill. They fixed that. Outside of ball. And that's low ball. And a high pop-up. What goes up must come down. taken for the out. Two out. And Eric Hoffman, the batter. I don't know if there's an inning rule. A number of innings you can play in a day inside a ball. Might be. And so a little ground ball. First baseman steps on the bag, and the top of the first is over. But Wilmette leading it 2-0 as we go to the bottom half of the first, and Andrew Bowman leading it off. And he takes a strike one. Danny Katz on the mound, foul ball. And outside the ball. And I think the count's blackjack. I think. And a base hit to right. So Bowman leads it off with a single. And Matt Lamb, the batter. My, oh my. A lot of baseball this year. Foul ball. This is almost our 50th game we've done. With me, I see these games multiple times, so I really see a lot of baseball. Down to first, runner back. Inside the ball. And there's the sacrifice. Going to move the runner to second. One out. And Joe Roy, the batter. Runner with lead and foul ball. Infield pulled in a little bit. Swing and a miss, straight. Baseball moving along. Second part of the battle for first place. Throw to second, runner back. Katz delivers. Low and outside the ball. And runner will hold out at second. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Two down. And Mike Stacy, the batter. And strike. And people always talk to me about great baseball players I've seen over the years. Heck, this is my 43rd year in high school sports. And I always say the same thing. You know, I've seen great baseball players, but guys that have been great baseball players in high school doesn't necessarily correspond to great baseball players in college or moving on to the pros. I have seen that, but I have also seen guys that have developed after high school. Pop-up foul, caught for the out, and we're done with one. And it's Wilmette 2 and Palatine nothing after one. We'll be back with more. Check out the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website. That gives you the list of all the games that are available on demand on YouTube. And we also have a section over on the left-hand side where you can catch such things as the two New Trier State Championship games in baseball. That's over on the left-hand side of the page. Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website. Check it out. Float your boat. Set your sail. Live life to the fullest. Safely and sober. A message in the public interest. from the Metro Chicago Sports Network, where we go to the second inning of Game 2. Alex Kaplan leading it off. And first pitch hitting fouls one off for a strike. And low and outside a ball. The pitchers who came in the 10th inning of Game 1 are back in Game 2. Fly ball, right fielder takes it for the out. On both sides of the ball. One up, one down. Here's Tim Fox. And a strike. Well, I've seen a lot of Submariner pitchers. U505 pitchers. Outside of ball. Or sidewinders if you prefer. That's low ball. Eventually that unique delivery doesn't become all that unique. Players get used to it because there's so many players that are doing it. And ball 4. So the walk puts the runner aboard in Fox, and here's Matt Cohn getting a chance to bat regularly. There's a strike, throw to first, runner back. Pitcher from the first game. Pitched a beautiful ball game, but didn't get the decision. Over to first on the sack, and it works. Move the runner along. And back to the top of the batting order. And Clay Sasinski, the batter. 2 out. And Fox with the leadoff second. Ground ball. Third baseman, nice pickup. Throw it to first. Couldn't get the runner. And runners at the corners. Score that as a hit. And Brent Segvich, the batter. Low and outside of ball. Ball 1. High bounder. And over to first, and that'll do for the inning. On the pulled in infield. And we go to the bottom half of the second. And it remains 2-0. Wilmette leading Palatine. And Neil Ori leading it off for Palatine, and a strike, strike 1. Ken Graver on deck. Trace Holloway in the hole. And a strike. Bottom of the second inning. I was talking earlier in the broadcast. Strike 3. And one away. About great athletes and great players I've seen over the years. I've seen guys with a lot of potential coming into the high school, and they fall by the wayside. I've seen guys that during high school time didn't do much, went away to college and came alive. And second to first for the out. 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Trace Holloway. And one of those guys ended up playing Major League Baseball. Ross Baumgarten was like that. During high school, he didn't do very much. Ground ball, nice pickup by Fox over to first. And a quick 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We played through 2 And it's 2-0, Wilmette. We'll be back with more. And kind of what we were just talking about, great games of the past on YouTube. Some of the great broadcasts we've done over the years, some of the great games. The Peoria Central basketball game from 2000, the state sectional game from 2000, basketball, state baseball championships from 2000 and 2009. They're all there on the Metro Chicago Sports Network. And you can find the list of all the games that we have up on the YouTube on demand by checking out the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website. Encourage being responsible, a good citizen. Discourage drugs and alcohol. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the third inning, Wilmette and Palatine. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Middle of the batting order. 2 up for Wilmette. Logan Weibel leading it off. He singled his first time up. Fouls one off. Strike one. Line shot, one bouncer, shortstop. Over to first, and one away. Kind of right at the shortstop for the out. One down. Here's Matt Bosco. So Matt Bosco bats. And a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. I think the biggest thing I've seen about players that are brought up, and some of them take it to their heads a little bit. Fly ball, left fielder has it for the out. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Will Frankie the batter. And some guys take it to their heads. Ground ball, nice pickup by the third baseman. Over to first, quick. 1, 2, 3 inning. No runs, no hits, fires, nobody to left. Go to the bottom half of the third. And it's 2-0 Wilmette. I've been told that this ball game going to go just 5. Segvich now on to pitch. And Xander Brettenbach, he was the pitcher in the first ball game. Xander Brettenbach, and he's followed by his brother Andrew. In the batting order, a line shot, base hit to left. Between the 5-6 hole. And leadoff single. Here's Andrew Brettenbach. And takes a ball 1. And a pitch high, a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. Throw to first, and they got the runner, but they threw it away. So it's a stolen base. I suppose it could have been an error, but we'll call it the stolen base for Xander Brettenbach. Runner at second. Goes to bunt. Fouls it off. Threaten the runner. Well, they don't throw out there. And popped in the air and foul ball. That's strike 3 on the bunt, third strike. Here's Andrew Bowman. In there for strike 1. Bowman singled his first time up. And the only hit of the ball, only other hit of the ball game, besides a single from Brettenbach here in this inning. Inside a ball. And on the giddy up, not going to get to that one. And it's going to be a 2-1 ball game. In the second goes Bowman. Home to score is Xander Brettenbach. And it is 2-1. 1 out. Matt Lamb, the batter. And a strike on the outside corner. Number 3 in the batting order for Palatine. 2 in the batting order, rather, for Palatine. 1 out. And a ground ball. Pick up over to first. In time. 2-way. Here's Joe Roy. Runner at third. Representing the tying run. As we said, first game went so long, the second game's only going to be a 5-inning affair here. This one. And soft little liner. Nice catch by Szynski for the out. And we are done with the third. It's now Wilmette 2 and Palatine 1 at the end of 3. We'll be back with more. The Metro Chicago Sports Network. On cable and on YouTube on demand. Keep watching our broadcasts all year long. Live life responsibly, sober and safe. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Where we go to the 4th inning of Game 2. Michael Hurley leading off the top of the 4th inning. Low and outside of ball 1. And brought it inside. Ball 2. And the count goes blackjack. Michael Hurley. And strike out the outside corner. Count evens up at deuces. Yeah, went fishing Skokie Lagoons. Outside, strike 3. And one away. Here's Eric Hoffman. Yeah, it turns out we've had a lot of baseball today. Some exciting baseball. Second game of the doubleheader. And Wilmette winning the first one in 10 innings. On a bases loaded double by Logan Weibel coming in to pinch hit. This one again a pitcher's duel, 2-1. In the top of the 4th, outside of ball. In there for a strike. Got a wind blowing in from Lake Michigan. And we're 15, 20 miles away from the lake. Ball 4. And Hoffman aboard with a 1-out walk. And Alex Kaplan, the batter. And first pitch hitting ground ball, shortstop has it. Throw to first in time. But Hoffman off quickly, was at second. No chance for a fielder's choice or a double play off of that one. Here's Tim Fox. And a line shot right back and a protection catch by the pitcher for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth. 2-1 remains the score. Here's Mike Stacy. Facing Brent Segvich. And a strike. Ball low and inside. And a strike on the outside corner. Ground ball. Shortstop. Over the first, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Neil Ori. Struck out his first time up. Pitch high, a ball. 4th inning. And foul ball back out of play. Dropped in, but outside a ball. Foul ball out of play. After this game, Wilmette will be on the road in a tournament at Washington, Illinois. Ground ball, third baseman, throws the first and threw it away. And over to second goes Ori on the error. Cam Craver, real time. Wilmette will play in Washington, Illinois. We'll have 2 of the games from there. And then finish up the regular season with home series with Loyola and Glenview. Throw out the second, but the double clutch. Let the runner get back. And strike. And then after the home series with Loyola and Glenview, then it's playoff time. And the assumption is that these 2 teams will advance to the state. Ground ball right to the first baseman for the out. 2 down on the play. Over to third goes Ori. And Trace Holloway, the batter. And a pitch high, a ball. Another one, high, a ball. 2-0. And a low ball. And ball 4. So 2 aboard at the corners, with 2 out, and Xander Redenbach. He singled and scored last time up. Takes a ball 1. Yeah, a little dribbler foul. And got a little piece of it, fouled it off. And strike 3. And they'll have to throw to first for the out. And we're done with 4. It's 2-1. Wilmette leading Palatine. And we'll be back with more. Get the instant notification of all the Metro Chicago Sports Network uploads by following us on Twitter at Braun Mark, or you can follow us on Facebook. Join our Facebook page at Mark Braun, or another way to follow us is the Metro Chicago Sports Network Facebook page, and just like us there. Or, of course, you can check us out on the Metro Chicago Sports Network homepage website. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Here we go to the top of the 5th inning. Matt Cohn leading it off. 15th inning of the day. And the teams have decided this is going to be the last inning. Pitch a low ball. I think it has to do with how many innings you can play in a day. And a ball. Wilmette leading this one 2-1. And Squibber foul. Vicious cut, but didn't get anywhere. And outside corner for a strike. Got a ground ball. Second baseman back hand stab over to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Clay Sosinski. And he falls one off to the left. And right back up the middle. Big hole up there. And a single for Sosinski to lead to put a runner aboard. 1 out. Brent Segvich, the batter. There goes the runner. And a stolen base for Sosinski. Outside ball. '28th year doing cable broadcasts, television broadcasts. 43rd year high school sports. I've actually done radio broadcasts and whatever before then. So this is a lot of broadcasting. Started off my life as a rock and roll DJ, then switched over to sports, then went back doing both. I got the runner picked off, though, to third. They got Sosinski at third. But Segvich back at first with the walk. And Logan Weibel, the batter. Runner at first. Well, Sosinski strayed a little bit from second. And had to take off. And they cut him down. So 2 out. And Weibel at first. And hit by the pitch is Logan Weibel. He kind of, well, was I? Wasn't I? Was it a foul ball? Yeah. A little indecision on that part, but 2 aboard with 2 out. And Matt Bosco, the batter. What goes up must come down. Little pop-up. Taken by the second baseman for out number 3. And we go to the bottom half of the 5th inning. And Andrew Brettenbach will lead it off for the Pirates here. And a pitch low ball. Ball one. Light shot foul outside of first for the strike. Strike two. Andrew Brettenbach. The pitch, high, a ball. Brett Segovich delivers, ground ball. Third baseman. Nice stab over to first, and out number one is Andrew Bowman. Dropped in for the ball, ball one. And ground ball. Nice stab by Sosinski over to first. And 2 up, 2 down. Here's Matt Lamb. Bottom of the fifth. And this is going to be the last inning. Ground ball. Segovich over to first, and the ball game all over. And Wilmette sweeps the doubleheader, winning it in 5-2-1. Well, the final word on this game, a 5-inning affair for Wilmette. 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They were struck out 1 time, walked 4. 7 left on base for the Waves, and 1 stolen base. For Palatine, 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. They were struck out 4 times, walked 1, 3 left on base, and no stolen bases for the Palatine squad. So Wilmette sweeps the doubleheader and is in control for the championship of the Suburban Cook County Connie Mack Baseball League. And that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more baseball all summer long. We've got lots of baseball yet to go this year. And for all of us here at the network, we say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and for all of us, we say as always, so long, everybody.